Anderson cracks all the
It
way
is,
back
it
in,
is.
does. And he's locked in, but what a goal!
Inundated. So popular.
Look, I'm doing very well, Benjamin. It's very foggy. I can barely see the ground, but look, it's a good day for footy.
It is a great day for footy.
Yes, there'll be a lot of... Gee whiz, that's a loud siren. Oh, checkers out of the ruck. Jarrah. Oh! Doss sliding down. Scotty Walton. Oh, snap. That's a point. Scotty Walton produces his best producer.
Behind to start the day. Slippery conditions here today, Joe.
Yeah, look, I don't envy them today. It is very slippery. Kicks it long. Mazenod. Moving it nicely. Oh, good kick by the Mazenod number 11. A great kick. Mazenod moving it slowly up the halfback flank.
They've got Nod, but the
You like that, Benny. Oh, you're taking a mark 50 out. Would you have the leg kick, Benjamin?
I don't know.
Very foggy. I cannot tell how far out he is.
Be a fair kick if he gets this.
Oh,
Off the boot.
that's got a good ride. Wow, hey, it's a goal.
It looks pretty good.
Good start here from Mazenod. Scotty Walton got a chance early. It's a very even contest so far.
It'll be a scrappy game today, Joe. It's
It-
wet.
look.
The ball will be on the ground. The Crummers really need to step up nice and early to get on the front foot.
Look, we've got Srey. We've got little Josh down there, Doss. Very small forward line. We've got the Sketcher brothers. We're looking good for a crumbing forward line, I think. Burjo
Checkers
puts a
for the
hand
tap.
at it. Good tackle by Jarrah there. Doesn't
Jarrah
do many of
Mundy, he's
those.
everywhere this morning. Look at him go.
The Jarrah Mundy, the $1 million Jarrah Mundy.
Mazenod
Mazenod.
out.
Oh, a bounce in the wet. That's bold. Junior. Oh, just got out positioned there.
Do you back him here, or is he going to pass it off?
Look, he had no intention of passing that. He turned the back straight away. Mazenod number 95.
This is thirds football. You've got to take every shot you get.
I reckon he's going to kick it. Look, he's got the leg. He's looking very strong. I don't want to hype him up too much.
Oh, looks good off the boot.
Not bad. Bit of a centering ball, that one, Benny. Is that a point? Touched?
I believe it was touched off the boot.
I believe it, yes. Yes, good. You've got Dan the Man, probably the best player in our team, in my opinion, in my personal preference.
That's a big
Just-
goal.
He's just my hero, Dan. He's going to go long here. Oh, it's gone. Oh, sliding mark here from, got Connor Rogers here.
Rogers.
Another
Oh,
centering
goes
ball.
inboard. Glanville.
Tinny,
Good kick.
hunk time Glanville.
Now
Kicks
this is
off.
Animals footy.
There we go. Mark Scape goes long. Oh,
Here he
good
is.
read by
Kados.
Doss.
Can he go
at
again?
the back.
Dossy! Yeah, he couldn't have really done that any worse, to be honest. It's fine.
Look, it was exciting stuff then, but execution, not great.
Kicked 8 last week, Keaton.
And it's just really like, give some goals to the rest of us, Doss, because I was in that forward line last week and I did not feel the love from Doss. But that's why they pay him the big bucks. Come in, be skipper, kick 8. It's very easy for Doss.
Mazenod, meanwhile, I've got it out of their defensive 50. Going back through the middle here. Numbers around the footy.
Really using the centre of the ground, Mazenod.
35. Oh,
He's gone
Ball on
long.
boot.
And that's another goal, Benny.
that's a brilliant kick.
It's a
That was a
great
really
kick.
good play from Mazenod out of defensive 50.
Hot start from Mazenod. Animals kind of squandering their chances a little bit, but look, he's very early.
They've had their opportunities, Wattle Park. They just haven't been able to finish so far.
Looking good. Mazenod out of the middle so far, the difference here, but look for Checkers to just absolutely punch one forward this next ruck contest. Forwards going up. Do not envy the umpire's job today. Is wet conditions. Checkers takes a fall in the ruck. Mazenod kick to the wing.
Connor Rogers, he's on here. The race. Can he catch him? Not quite.
Not quite. Oh,
Oh, good effort though.
good chase. Lockie Colleen. Oh, couldn't quite stick to tackle. Had another go at it. And it's in the back 50 for the Wattle Park Animals here. Off the ground from Mazenod. Another point.
The pressure's on Wattle Park here. They're just getting surrounded by numbers left, right, and centre. They need to slow the game down a little bit, take possession of the ball, and really get the control of the game back into their hands.
Really love that. We've gone wider here to Junior. I believe it's his third game of AFL football period, but he's an absolute gun. He's coughed that one up. And Mazenod using it really well so far. They've shifted that to about the same spot as before.
Yeah, it seems to be that spot for Mazenod. They love getting the ball there, and the Wattle Park defenders have no idea what's going on.
40 out straight in front is kind of their trademark area so far, Mazenod. That's right, a bit of composure needed from the Animals.
He's directly in front. He'll need a good kick, though.
And good kick he did, Ben, because he's roasted that.
He sunk it in, like the Titanic.
He's
Beautiful
really
goal.
sunk the slipper in there. And the score is 3-2, 20 Mazenod to 0-2 Wattle Park. Bit of Richie Benno there, 2-2-2.
Bit of Richie Benno, nothing wrong with that. What do you think Wattle Park are going to do here, Joe? Because, you know, they're getting ambushed nice and early. We're only about 7 minutes into the game, and they're 3 goals down.
Look, I think we just need to just get it forward. I think Checkers loves the big punch forward, and I think I'm looking for that to get it forward and just keep the ball in there, get a bit of pressure in there. It's gone at the back here. Srey put his head over it. He's gone again, Srey. Good pick up.
Second efforts.
Ooh. Caught with the ball there,
Dropped
Srey.
the ball.
That's all right. You'd like to see him put his head over it, though. Really drive through.
Goes deep.
The wing. He's open player there.
Mazenod just have numbers everywhere at the moment. Wattle Park playing very, very loose. They've gone inboard again on top of 50. They get the ball nice and deep. Can they find a forward?
Oh, he's dropped that one, the Mazenod forward. You'll love that one again. To Dan the man.
Junior.
Gone out to June. Oh no, they've got Vinny there, I think. Vinny. Very similar sleeves to Junior. They've got on the wing here. I believe this is Mr. Mark Scave, the fastest man in the VAPA thirds. Ooh, good contest from Vinny here. What are your thoughts on the sleeves rolled up from Vinny as a long sleeve wearer?
You know what? I quite enjoy it.
You
Why
enjoy
not?
it?
You know, be unique, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Be yourself, because everyone else has taken says Hannah Montana, so I love that. Mazenod get to about 20 out.
That'll be a free kick against Wattle Park. Mazenod are going to have a shot for their 4th goal of the game.
Wowee.
Despite what you're seeing on the camera, the fog is slowly clearing. Fingers crossed the sun comes out soon.
Yes, I love the weather report. Benny will be checking in for every 5-minute weather reports, but it is clearing. Oh, it's railed into the post. Mazenod are playing very clean footy for a very slippery deck. And Dan's roosted that one long to Connor Rogers again. Had it on a string last week, and it's a beautiful shoe. It's Scotty Walton.
Number 261. I love it.
And he might be the best 261 in the country, Ben. 261, Scotty Walton kicks it to Leighton Sketcher.
Goes deep in 50.
It's a good kick.
Dossie.
To his brother Lockie.
And that will be a boundary throw-in. Or a bowl up, because we don't do boundary throw-ins here in the thirds.
Yes, we do not do boundary throw-ins. We don't believe in them, to be honest.
Yeah, not about it. Oh, no, hang on. This could be a boundary throw-in.
They've gone against the grain here and done a boundary throw-in, so it shows what we know, Benny. Mazenod Ruckman against Willie Taylor. Put a good contest in.
Numbers around the contest.
It's going to be a stalemate there.
This
A lot of the fans are probably wondering what Willie Taylor's goal celebration is going to be. Hopefully he kicks one this game. I'm very interested to see. He's come up with a few good ones.
He's hungry. He's there out the back. If they can get the ball to him, he might be half a chance here.
Absolutely, but Mazenod clear it here. Number 84 for them. He's got the nice strong hands. He's kicked that to the center of the ground.
Oh, what a great spoil.
Risky kick. Vinny, good touch
Vinny.
there. Slippery peel
To Rogers.
to Rog again. Got
Great
on a
smother
string.
there from 77.
Ooh, good hands to Scotty. Ball fumbling around the deck here. Nick Glanville, he's very handsome. Oh, it's a beautiful
Nick
kick-up
Glanville.
kick.
Silky like a snake.
And,
Oh, and he finds Taylor. That is beautiful football.
well, Nick Glanville is your favourite guy's favourite guy. And Will Taylor's just put that in a nice spot.
Oh, I
in the
love it.
square
Joe
here.
Mundy. Joe Mundy.
Ooh, and you
He
can hear the
misses.
groans there from Joe. I think he would love that one again. Normally a good finisher.
Bit uncharacteristic of him, but I like the vision from the Animals.
That was a really nice passage to play. You're right, Benny. Beautiful stuff here. That was probably the best glimpse of footy we've had so far from Wattle Park.
Mazenod gets it out wide.
Just beautiful
Finds a
kick
player.
from their player there, 48. And they're moving it up the wing. Nice and slowly, Mazenod. They've methodical ball movement here.
The Animals need a man up here because they're just getting out the back here, Mazenod.
Have a good mark here from Glanville.
Gee, he's a good player.
He's just really hot, to be honest. Nick Glanville.
Joe Mundy looking for his options.
Where is it?
Goes deep.
It's a good kick. It's
Ooh.
giving the boys plenty to...
The Animals have got numbers here. If they get the ball out,
It's looking like a bit of a stalemate so far.
Tails.
Oh, Tails
Ooh,
couldn't
bit
quite
burnt
get
there.
there. He's going again, though.
Rogers just outside the pack.
Vinny, good hands. There we go. We got a snag here.
Oh, hang on. Was
Is
that
it a snag? Have I gone early?
I think the man's called it behind.
Oh, my days. I couldn't quite see who kicked that either. I think it was number... I think it was 4. Cam, yes. New player, Cam. Very strong, very big.
So Wattle Park have had their opportunities, but they just can't finish at the moment.
Well, it's a good contest. They've brought it in, they're Mazenod.
Checkers all over it. Rogers, can he put the pressure on? But Mazenod, cool, calm and composed, get the ball out. And that's what they've been doing all morning thus far.
You're 100% right, Benny. Just looking really classy with their ball movement.
Mazenod going to inside 50. Couldn't complete the mark. Numbers around the ball. What could Wattle Park do? Mazenod get a quick kick.
Oh, and that's a goal, Benny.
One can confirm that is a goal.
Thought it might have been touched off the boot, but couldn't quite see from here. It's 4-3-27, Mazenod to 0-4-4 for the Animals here.
I reckon Checkers and his army will be a little bit frustrated at the moment. They're putting in the hard work. They're doing really well to get the ball to their forward 50, but then they get turned, they get burned on the turnover. Mazenod just get the goal nice and easy.
Look, I think the scoreboard has been reflective of Mazenod's ball movement, but the Animals have put in a really good effort in the first quarter, getting it forward a number of times. Just got to convert the opportunities.
No one wants the ruck tap. Mazenod.
On the deck, very slippery. Colleen with the tackle.
Joe Mundy.
And he'll get the free. Lockie Colleen, the Western Bulldogs #1 employee. He's gone with a nice kick here. Ooh,
Oh,
good fly.
up and away. Here we go. Opportunity for the Animals here.
Oh, that's a grub. That's a grubby kick. I believe that might have been Jordan Walters kicking that along the ground, but
There'll be a stoppage about 40 metres in front of Animals' goal.
see, this is looking dangerous for Wattle Park, which is good to see. But again, Mazenod just clear it.
Mazenod streamed through the middle.
Oh, Junior.
Junior couldn't complete the mark, but brings the ball to ground. Could create a stoppage here.
Very slippery stuff there from Junior.
That's a win for the Animals because Mazenod were out there. Captain Burjo's running out from the bench, number 71. A noble leader with Kados, of course.
He loves a hard ball, Virgo. And look, I think if the Animals had kind of kicked back this quarter, Virgo's going to have a big save, put his head over the footy here. And I've got, didn't quite see who that was there. I think it might have been Greasy. Gone through the middle there.
Good vision. Rogers
Jara.
onto the ball. He's got Burjo in front of him.
Geez, shining luck so far, Rog. He's had a lot of it so far. Burjo with the ball steal. There's a lot of animals numbers there.
He's kept it in though. Mazenod have done well there. Oh, beautiful vision. Wonderful. They go inside 50. It's a high ball.
A lot of Wattle Park numbers there. Mazenod bring it to ground though.
Ooh, that could
Had a
curve in.
snap. Yeah, that's not a bad effort there, Benny.
Yeah, Wattle Park under a lot of pressure here. They would really want a goal or two before quarter time just to get their confidence and their head back into the game.
Absolutely, Benny. Goal here really settles it for Wattle Park. Really would be a real settler, I think. And look, they've been dangerous enough. They just got to convert here. Dan goes over the head of Vinny. Handball to Mickey. He's quick. Gives it back to Vinny.
Oh, Vinny.
Ducks and
Little
waves.
rascal, look at him go.
Kicks it forward, but just gets outbodied there from the Mazenod player. He's gone forward again.
Yeah, Doxy's frustrated there. He's probably just pushed off the ball a little bit. And Mazenod streaming through the middle again. 77 all over it today.
He's had a number of
Uh-oh.
bounces.
Oh no.
And has he missed that? Gee. Did he kick?
Wattle Park made a mess of that. But then Junior got back and he stopped the ball. It's touched for a behind. 4-5-29 plays 0-4.
Yeah, really great play from Junior there. Hustling hard. They've gone wide to Bailey here. Baz, he's popped that one back into Jara. Jara stops some props, kicks to the wing, but it's just Mazenod players there to turn over. Handball out again. Mazenod loves using that little handball wide. Spins and waves through the middle, Mazenod. It's another beautiful target, Benny.
I think Checkers has really got to address that at quarter time, is that they love using the middle of the ground.
Oh.
Junior. Is that Junior?
It is Junior. It's a great call. Great hands as well. Under pressure in the back line.
Boot on ball. Not the prettiest kick. Mazenod get the ball back. Back inside 50. And they found an uncontested mark for another set shot.
Yeah, it's tough, Benny. Turnovers really costing Wattle Park here. I love the effort, just the turnovers really costing.
Really impressed with Mazenod so far. Both teams today were coming in with a 3-1 record.
Absolutely, Benny. They've been very impressive, and they were very impressive last year as well. I believe taking it all the way to the Prem last year in the thirds.
Yeah, rumour has it.
Yeah, rumour has it.
It's another goal. 5-5, 35, plays 0-4. Just the 4 behinds for Wattle Park. 7.5 remaining in the first quarter. The fog has slightly come back somehow. Not good for the weatherman.
No, not good for dry ball lovers out here, which, look, there's a few of us, and I'm one of them, so don't envy the boys playing today, but look, we just got to make it work, Wattle Park. And slippery ball through the middle. Mazenod looking quite clean with it.
Beautiful tackle by Wattle Park. Checkers is being held without the ball.
Oh, great call, Betty. Kicks it forward, though. Great fight in there, Jimmy. Really strong through there. Bit of a stalemate at the moment.
It's a scrappy game. Wattle Park's just got to get it inside 50. And that is not the kick. 56 for Mazenod. Goes forward. Beautiful kick. Glanville couldn't do much there. Mazenod, go back inside. Beautiful mark.
He's
Oh,
gone
this is
quickly
just
there.
beautiful football.
Oh, that's really dry weather footy there. He's taken that above his head on the fingertips.
You wouldn't think the ground's slippery with the way Mazenod are playing at the moment.
But they're making it look very nice, Mazenod. And I tell you what, I was out there before and it was... I thought I was going to go wheels up there and slip over, but they're making it look very pretty, Mazenod. And he's drilled another one.
That's another goal. I know it's only the
6-5,
first
41.
quarter, but I hope the game's not slipping away here for Wattle Park.
No, you're absolutely right, Benny. We really need a goal or two here.
A lot of things to address at the quarter time, but we've still got 5.5 to play. Shrey's come back on. He's got a bit of a hobble, though.
I think this is how he normally runs, to be honest. Hard to tell with Srey.
It is very hard to tell with Srey, but we love him.
Look, hasn't been rewarded the last couple of weeks, but I think he's done some really great work forward of the ball there, Srey. Again,
Wattle Park
goes
with
in,
the clearance.
And that's Cam, new player, first game for the club. He's gone long-ish, but probably not to the advantage of Jara there.
They paid the mark there. Nonetheless, the hairball over the top. It's gone back.
Ooh, scrappy kick forward.
Kick.
Oh, Jordan puts his head over that one. I believe that might be Lockie's sketch.
There's 271s for Wattle Park, so I'm a little bit confused.
It is very confusing, Betty.
Oh, I love the commitment.
Camo really committed to that.
Ball goes
Tails.
deep. Tails, can he get on it?
Oh,
Tails! He gets boots to ball.
There we go. Hold her up, boys. Really great effort from Tails there to body him under the ball then. And I believe it's Tomo Bent with the ball now. I can't quite see. It's very foggy, but...
It is Tomo Bent.
Yes, Tomo Bent. He loves the goal.
Can he get Wattle Park with a major here? They definitely deserve it. They've played well. There's a good possession of football there.
And that's a good kick from Tomo Bent. We love that.
Straight through the big sticks. Wattle Park with their first major of the day. It is 6-5-41, plays 1-4-10. 31 points, Joe. What are your thoughts?
Well, look, it's a great settling goal for Wattle Park. Hopefully brings another one. If we can get within 20 points, I feel like there's a lot of room for a comeback here. But yeah, Mazenod looking very clean with the ball in hand.
I think Wattle Park are their worst enemy at the moment. They're just 1-4. Doesn't look good at the scoreboard. If it was 2-3 or 2-2, it'd be a little bit better.
100%, Benny. I think look for George Burgess here. He's going to have a big say. And as I've said that, I think he's given a free kick away. So commentator's curse there. But Burjo with his impact, hustle and bustle is what I'm looking for here.
Burjo puts the pressure on. Mazenod find another mark. Just outside 50.
Tall forward line from Mazenod here. Number 88, he's backed himself in from quite a distance. He said, boys, don't worry about it, I've got it. He's going to line up, I reckon, from about 45, 50.
Not a bad kick.
Distance, absolutely not a problem there. Accuracy, more of a problem. What do you think the Wattle Park Animals need to do to get better, Benny?
They just need to man up. It's just simple things like that, especially in defence. As you said, their forward line's very tall. You need to get the ball to the ground and get our crummers involved. And I think getting that ball out of defence a little bit smoother will help Wattle Park a lot.
Look, as you said that, they've just done a really smooth passage there.
Oh, hang on.
Surely it's a mark to Lockie's sketch, I believe. Younger brother of Leighton Sketches, so two brothers in the team, which is nice.
Scotty's by himself, 261.
Ooh.
Good effort.
Cam really put his name on that one, but none of the boys really flew for it. Got Nick
Glanville.
Jeez, he is the most handsome player in the VAFA. He's gone to Rogers, probably the second most handsome player in the VAFA. Had it on string today so far. He's gone 35. Good intercept there from Mazenod.
Communication by Mazenod is just fantastic. I'm not sure if you're able to hear it on the broadcast, but their communication's just elite, and I think it's hurting the Animals.
They're very loud on the footy, Benny. You're absolutely right. Bit of a toe poke there from Baz.
Love Baz. Bit of a general up back.
We do love Baz.
Mazenod are out again.
Ooh, first time they've not looked as clean going forward. They dropped that one, but they get it back. Ooh.
Mazenod with numbers around the footy. Boot to ball.
And of course, Glanville. He's had it on his string.
Burjo shakes ones off. Gives us the checkers.
Tough over at checkers. They've got numbers out here.
Can Srey get to it?
Srey ran the ball. Good.
Oh,
Srey comes over the top. Good. Put his body on the line there. Lockie's sketch, ducks and waves.
Sketcher.
We love that. Oh, bouncing the wet, very brave.
Sketcher's on
Scotty
here.
Walton put a bump
Beautiful. The Jaramundi puts his body on the line. Rogers, boot to ball.
Kick and hope there. Great bump from Scotty Walton before. I know he works at producer. Dylan Bucker could learn a few lessons from that.
Oh.
Good kick here from Cam to Willie Taylor. Back to Cam. And what you were saying before, Benny, it's just about the finishing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly it, Joey. Like, you look at that play of football. Beautiful by the Animals. Body on the line, clean possessions, clean handballs. Just can't finish.
You're absolutely right, Benny. It's just the finishing here.
30 seconds remaining in this first term. Mazenod
out here, Mazenod.
stream through the middle. They're aware of the clock. What can they do?
These Wattle Park really need a holder up here.
Beautiful pickup. I believe that's a stoppage, and I reckon that will round out the first term there, Joe.
Absolutely, Benny.
There's 6-6-42, plays 1-5-11. Mazenod with the lead here at Glen Waverley.
Welcome back here to the second quarter. It's Mazenod who take a 31-point lead here.
Yeah, not very good whatsoever for Wattle Park. Their pressure's looking all right for what I've seen, but they're just not getting on the scoreboard, really.
They really need to start getting on top of the clearances, otherwise this could turn pretty ugly here on this Saturday morning. Very cold.
Yeah, it's very
say
cold,
that.
the fog as well.
There you go, ball up in the middle. Checkers.
No one
beaten.
getting on
No
it.
one could get to it, really. On the inside. Wraps him up, gets hands away. Cleanly taken. Driven towards half forward, but it's a nice intercept mark. And they look for the overlap. Now onto the wing. Over the head. There's a bit of a chase, and he loses his footing there to Scott Rogers.
Trips him.
And the ball will go out of bounds. It does look a bit slippery out there. I can't really blame him.
You'd think so. You'd think it would.
The dew really looks in full force. Get a ball up here on the wing.
Checkers.
Loses the hit out.
Loses
down.
What's happened? Checkers.
And it'll be a free kick, I think, in the back.
I think so.
There it is.
Checkers gets the free.
There aren't a lot of options forward to the ball.
No one's giving him an option whatsoever, so it's just going to have to go long and high. He's brought the barrel out.
He's unleashed the barrel, and the
Jared's
mark's taken. Jared Abbott at half forward. What can he find? The number 111.
What a number.
McDonald makes a leg in the forward pocket. He lowers the eyes towards the 35-metre mark. It's
Srey.
taken by Srey.
Srey.
Around the body, Srey looks all right,
Oh.
but it's tapped through, and they'll go out of bounds in the forward pocket.
Srey creating chances for Wattle Park. It's good to see.
The Crummers will really need to get to work here. Wattle Park and Nega start hitting the scoreboard to try and get themselves back in this game because they're not completely out of it. Cleared away from the back pocket,
They're
and the
not
mark's
staying on their
taken.
man Wattle Park either. They're staying sort of loose. They're not running after their man. Like there's so many loose numbers for the opposition.
Now moved onto the inside, and they've got space to move here, but their defence has been located okay. It's not too bad. They've still got well behind the ball. Now can they just prevent the scoring opportunity? Long into the 50, towards the forward pocket, couldn't quite make the pick up.
Might go out of bounds here. Can't actually see what's going on.
And it's taken cleanly, a little chip out
Rogers.
to Rogers.
Oh,
who
it's fumbles.
drops the mark he probably should
Good
have
tackle
taken.
though.
Handball away.
Doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
And they'll go not quite out of bounds.
Out of
it
bounds.
stays
They're
in.
going to keep it in. More fumble. Goes to Rogers.
Rogers fumbles again,
High
stuffs it on
ball.
the boot.
Srey's close by. Inside 50.
He's
Another
dropped a
fumble.
chest mark he probably should have taken. Low at the contest, quick hands away. It's a good fight. He's got options and he's tried to
That's
slow
the footy.
himself
That's on
down.
the footy.
But it's holding the ball, lowers the eyes, goes in the middle, and the mark's taken about 40 out.
Vinny could not intercept that. He got pretty close there, but they marked it instead.
He's backing to go back and kick this, but I haven't seen too much of this bloke's leg today. Chris, can you tell me a bit more about how he's played?
Well, you can't really say much from the other side of the ground with all this fog, but I couldn't tell if he's kicked a goal or not just yet. But
Looks all right. Tumbles through. It wasn't a
kicked
clean
that
drop
one.
punt, but it's a goal.
it's a goal.
And Mazenod extend their advantage to
First goal of
37
the second
points.
quarter as well.
7-6-48 to 1-5-11.
It's not looking good for Wattle Park whatsoever.
Ball up in the middle. Checkers takes it cleanly. Didn't go up for the hit out.
Cut the wrong way.
Out onto half forward. The bounce in favour of Mazenod. He's gone in low. That could be high, and he was taken high. It'll be a free kick going the way of Nicholas Rodway. The overlapping handballs there. She's go long down the line to a contest where Mazenod have the numbers. Out the back Srey. That's come off the foot. I think it is on the full. I can't quite see, but yeah, I believe it is. And a bit unlucky there for Srey. Chipped on the inside. The mark's been given. A bit dodgy. They just need a man up here, Wattle Park. They need to prevent the ability to pick apart their defense. He's going to look on the inside. They've been looking a lot there, Mazenod, in this second term. Going to go across the ground. And the mark's taking really clean ball usage. He's going to have a run here towards half forward, deep into the 50. Could that go all the way?
Whoa.
There was a touch there, and it's
soccer.
sockered through on the goal line. And that is a fantastic goal.
From Mazenod.
Fantastic awareness, and he's missed. Can you believe
I
that?
thought he'd soccer that
I
through.
think everyone thought he sockered it through. Did that go through the wrong post? That is incredible.
And there's absolutely, that's hard on the footy.
Should be hard on the
yep.
footy. It is. It's a very good tackle.
And it will go trickle out of bounds. It'll be a boundary throw.
A great kick there by Allen. It'll be a ball up here. Tell you what, there's been a lot of stoppages in this second term, and Checkers has been working hard to get to all of them. It's gone down there.
He's been getting a lot of the free kicks. He's been putting his body on the line, which is good to see, because it will get him the free kick almost every time for what it's seen by these umpires so
Two
far.
big ruckmen today. I'd say they're both standing close to 200 centimetres.
Yep.
Down the line. McDonald's looking to fly from the back. It bounces in his
McDonald.
direction. Can't take it cleanly. At ground level, tried to pick it up. Got the hands away with Rogers. He was wrapped up, and McDonald was there to crumb. Gets it off to Checkers. Stuffed on the boot. Davis is there, and the mark's taken. And now he's got space to assess.
He's got to look for some sort of an option, maybe down the middle. It's a good kick. Good kick from Jara. He's going to get the 1-2 just about. Gets it back, Jara. And he turns it over. It's a horrible kick in the end.
Mazenod, a rebound on the turnover here. The overlapping handball. He looked to wheel onto his left. He'll go onto his right now. It's long into the 50, but they've set up well defensively, Wattle Park. Couldn't quite take the mark. At ground level, he's clean on the left foot, around the body, and it's off to the right, and that'll be a minor score, and the margin extends out to 38.
Checkers is looking like he'll take the kick out. Will we see the barrel?
I think so.
I think we will.
There'd
Down
be
the middle.
no other reason for the ruckman to take the kick out than seeing the barrel. So I'm ready for it.
I am as well.
He's assessing his options. But
He's got the barrel.
we know what he's going to do. And he hasn't gone to hold
He
of
hasn't
it.
gotten hold of it whatsoever.
Barely going outside the 50. Davis pushes up the ground. He looked for the hands, but rolls around really smoothly. But the kick was not of the highest standard.
I'll tell you this, Davis has looked good the whole day. It's just he can't hit the target. He's turning it over almost every single time he has the ball, has a kick.
He's very clean with the ball in hand. He just can't use it very well. Looks for the league, and there's the mark.
84 marks.
And Mazenod really looking to stamp their authority on this second quarter. A few tall lads on the goal line there for Wattle Park.
Checkers is on the line. Won't matter.
And
Straight
that
through.
has sailed over the goal umpire's head, clears the fence, and the margin's out to 44 points. And it's really getting a bit ugly now for Wattle Park. Can they fight their way back into this game? It's Mazenod 8-7-55 to Wattle Park 1-5-11. It's going to be back in the middle here. Ball up. Mason with the hit out, immediately racked up at the stoppage. It'll be a ball up. 16 to play here in the second term. Fisted down by the shorter ruckman. Again, a good tackle there by Allen. A few stoppages here after the last Mazenod goal. In and under. Again, a good tackle there by Burgess. That'll be a ball up.
I don't know what Wattle Park have to do to get back on the scorecard, but they've just got to move it forward, find targets instead of just going the in ball straight down the middle, looking for someone and hoping. And nothing's really working for them so far. So Checkers out the ruck though, and
Tell you what, a few of these Wattle Park players will be getting some thumping fantasy scores. The amount of tackles around the contest has been immense.
well, it's what you expect in a wet weather game just like this, with all the fog, all the dew on the ground, wet footy.
Fends off around the body. It's a good smother. It's come outside of the contest. Trying to get around a couple to the one-on-one into the goal square. Can he get a fist on it? Not quite, but it's
Rush behind.
well cleaned up there by Nicholas Rodway. And it'll be a kick in here. Goes short. It's with Allen. It's long down the line. Tries to make a contest of it, but height is the victor in the end. He's going to look on the inside. Gets there. Not the cleanest drop punt. He's going to try to lower his eyes here. Finds an option, and that's exactly what he does.
Not
manning up.
at all.
And from 50, he's going to have a ping.
And he's
But-
on the. Is that out of bounds or on the full?
It's on the full, I
On the
believe.
full, yeah.
It's going to go out wide, and now he's then closed off. It's back with Thorson. Through the middle. Finds Davis. He's been
Davis
presenting
is-
well up the ground. He just needs to use the ball in a smart manner here. Goes a bit
does.
conservative. Goes wide. And now Wattle Park will look to move it forward. And it's a really good darting kick into the middle.
This is
onto
what
the
Wattle
chest.
Park have to do, though. They have to find their targets, go slow, and they can potentially get themselves back in this game.
Murature on the inside. Finds Sky. Tackled. Tough around the contest. People just try and get their hands on it.
Pressure.
He gets out, and the mark's taken, but he plays on immediately. Srey was shepherded off, and it's out onto the wing.
Drops it. I think he should have taken that chest mark, but he can't.
The umpire actually accidentally blew his
Yeah, I
whistle
know.
there, and the mark will then be taken. Walton gets on the mark, almost smothered it. And he's about 70 from goal here. He's going to lower the
smart.
eyes, and once again, the forward 50 entries in this second term from Mazenod has been absolutely top-notch.
Hands it off. He's got the long kick. It's gone straight through.
That is fantastic, and Mazenod have really blown this game apart in the second term. Wattle Park have had a bit of the ball, but they can't really get it out of their defensive 70 almost. Mazenod 98-62, Wattle Park 15-11. The margin is out to 71.
That's
Sorry,
what-
51.
That's
Good.
what Mazenod have to do, though. That's what we're doing the whole day. They've been playing smart footy, been finding targets, finding short targets, inside 50 along the wing, and that's why they've got this lead out to 51 points.
Ball up in the middle. Checkers uses his body and gets him on the boot. They're the sort of clearances that Wattle Park need. Good contest made by Srey. Down to the deck, McDonald crumbs. Clean through a couple.
McDonald.
From about 40, rolls around onto the right foot. Mark's almost taken.
By Walton.
And they get out there, Mazenod.
It's got to, along the wing, it's got to trickle out. Could it go out of bounds? It will trickle over.
11:50 to play it. If there's any glimmer of hope of Wattle Park getting back into this, which I don't think there is,
I don't think there is either.
they've got to find a couple.
They've got to find something this quarter. They've got to find some sort of a goal.
Around the contest, they haven't been the worst, but the defensive aspect of their game has been questionable, to say the least. Checkers out the ruck, couldn't quite dispose of it, and very lucky not to be paid holding the ball there. The ball up. Checkers wins the hit out. And taken clean out
Good
the
tackle.
contest, but quick to the tackle was Burgess. On the deck, McDonald gets in there. Good pressure again. He's done well into the middle of the ground, and now Wattle Park, something they've struggled to do all day, is to locate their men defensively, and that is
And
what they've failed to do
it's too
once
easy.
again. The
Too
mark
easy.
is taken from about almost just on the 45 out maybe.
He'll be kicking from about the 50 mark. I don't know if he's actually got the distance. I haven't seen him do too much so far, really. But he's been playing full forward. We'll see what he's got, though, for the kick. kicking from about 50 out.
He's being a presence to the forward line. And can he reward himself with a goal? Another for Mazenod, which will extend the margin to 57. Beyond 50.
Got the
He's
journey.
roosted that. The journey's there.
Absolutely roosted it. He's kicked it.
He has thumped that, and Mazenod take a 57-point advantage. And Wattle Park, I think you can safely say game over.
You can honestly safely say they're not staying on their man. That they don't look like they want to either. Like they're making it so easy for Mazenod to get a lead and take some marks inside 50 and kick some pretty easy goals, if you'd say.
To be fair, I'm not sure who will be playing footy in this weather. I don't blame Wattle Park one bit.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It's foggy. It's wet. It's dewy.
I can't feel my hands. I can't imagine how they feel. Into the one-on-one. And he couldn't quite see the ball there. Didn't really go for a spoil or a mark. Chasing the ball on the wing. He's wrapped him up well. It spills out of the contest and he looks on the inside and the mark's taken. And again, need to locate their player.
Checkers is just walking around. Just like there's...
The thing is, again, they haven't located their player there inside 50. But the thing is,
easy.
With guys like Checkers, with the amount of stoppages in this game, there's had to be so much work being done up and down to get to the contest. So it's going to be the defence you look at. 45 out. It looks a bit
He's kicked it.
off to the left, but it's come back and it's another goal. And the margin is out to 63 points. 11-8-74.
Started off slow the quarter, but Mazenod have got it on top. They've kicked quite a few goals so far this quarter. And the lead's just getting bigger and bigger by the time. It's already 63 points. We're not even at half time yet.
I say look at the number 19 for Wattle Park, Nicholas Rodway, come onto the bench. He's got a resemblance to Tom Green. Looks very similar to him.
He does. I've just spotted him now. He does.
And Tom Green's not a bad footballer whatsoever. If Rodway can get anywhere near that, I think he's got a pretty good career ahead of him. Checkers. Tap down. And wraps him up. McDonald's pushed up a bit from this forward line into the midfield. On the outside of the contest is Allen, who's being a bit of a force in their midfield for Wattle Park. One of the few damaging players for them in this second term. It's bounced towards half forward. He fumbled it. The tackle wasn't strong enough. He tried to roll around onto his left. Instead used the right over the head of the defender and dribbled for a behind off to the left.
You reckon you should be slowing that? You got an open goal square. You got Paddocks in front of you. You realistically should be slowing that every day of the week.
Especially on a wet day. I wouldn't trust a dribble kick. Should be slowing that. Tap down. Slapped on the boot. Again, good pressure around the contest, which can't be disputed all day from Wattle Park. But they've coughed it up once again in crucial areas. About 40 out, chipped into the pocket. Didn't quite make the carry. And smashed outside 50 and the mark's taken right on the verge of it. Long inside, towards the pocket. The fist flew. He's going to try and rush it over, but it's been volleyed through, and that is another for Mazenod.
I don't know what he was doing there. He was trying to punch it over, but the ball wasn't sitting for him. And in the end, get a decent goal for Mazenod in the goal square.
It's out to 70 points, 81-11. The game's not the closest. I'll say that.
Not at all.
We've got 6 minutes to play in the second term, and I think the job of Wattle Park is just to limit the damage now, because this could get very, very, very ugly if it isn't already. Ball up again, slapped down, McDonald's there. Fended off, did well, slapped on the right boot, inside 50. He gets off him, the tackles just aren't being laid inside 50 by Wattle Park. On the boot, looks off to the right. and it'll be a minor score, 72 points.
It's looking too easy for Mazenod. Wattle Park is making it so easy for Mazenod to just go inside 50 as easy as you like.
I've already said it, but I'm shivering profusely right now, and
Oh,
I can't
as well.
imagine how those blokes are feeling out there, not in the long sleeves, even in the long sleeves.
With a rock hard footy.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a
Would be
pleasant
easy.
experience, and you've got to give the credit to Mazenod for being able to perform in these conditions. Out the back, it's a good spoil. Handball's off, asking for it out wide.
Scotty Walton's on
Was
the wing.
Walton. And Walton's the open option. Puts it onto the left, and the target wasn't hit. He put Walton under a bit
Scotty
of
does
pressure.
well. Does
Handball
really
in and
well.
under. Gets the 1-2.
Hits the target.
And Wattle Park showed a bit of promise there going forward. He's going to go back out wide, and Walton, he's looking for the 3 Brownlow votes here on the losing team. He's racking up pills, the
He's
pill
racking
for
up touches.
days. Back out onto the wing. Davis is going to try fly into the pack. Couldn't quite get his mitts on it.
You wouldn't have been seeing too many of those marks in those contests with this weather footy. But
No,
good effort from Jarrah in the end.
I'd say about 80% of the marks we've seen today are on the chest.
Yep.
Checkers wins the hit out. It falls past Rogers and out the back. He didn't dispose of that legally, and they've paid holding the ball. The free kick will go the way of Sketcher. Into the 50. Davis flies. He tried to play for in the back. Umpire did buy it.
Wow.
From the pocket, it's well across the face there by Lindros. He drags it in. He's done well. Stuffed on the boot. Looks all right, but it's off to the right. And it's a
Minor
minor score. Wattle Park is that their first behind of the quarter?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it is.
I believe it is. 1-6-12, and the Animals are back on the path to win this game. Mark's taking it in the middle. That is a fantastic gutsy kick. And I think they've identified Wattle Park's weakness really well in this last 10 or so minutes. Towards half forward.
Almost a good mark in the contest, the one-on-one.
He spills out. All hands on deck from both teams. It's so hard to dispose of. But he's done very well there.
Rogie in the middle. You spot up somebody.
I'm actually struggling out here because there's 326s on the field for Wattle Park.
Yep, there is, and a lot of them have tape, and it's very hard to see the tape when they're half on the side.
It's out in the pocket. Handball over. Looking on the inside, as they've been doing all day, Mazenod, and they
They've
go
got lots and
backwards.
lots of space.
Try and reset, and they're going to go out onto the wing, and they've got to work hard. Davis certainly has. He's been playing in a forward line, not getting a lot of service, but he's pushed up and put pressure on all day.
There's Wattle Park players just about everywhere, not on their man.
The lead's there. It's a good fist. Out onto the wing. And this 86 man's good. He's been very good. Locates, centre half forward, 50 out, has a ping, looks all right, looks perfect.
Mazenod extend their lead.
It's 75 points, 87-12. And they are looking in pristine nick at the moment. One minute 10 here. Wattle Park need to treat this like it's a tie game. 1 minute to go. They need to just find a goal at all costs here.
Checkers as well in the contest. It's going to be going up just again.
He needs to take this out of the ruck and spank it forward. That's how they've been getting most of their clearances. He couldn't quite cleanly dispose of it. He's late on the ball. It's going out of the contest. Hands away quickly. Mazenod have done well. They're going to look for a late push here. Driving it inside 50. There's a man there. The defender overcommitted. It's going into the forward pocket. He's tried to keep it in.
Wattle Park
It'll
do well
go
in the end.
out of bounds. 30 seconds on the clock. chucked up. In and under. Both teams fighting really hard for the ball. And the kick is dangerous, but it's down the line, so it's an okay result. And Walton's done very well to lock up the quarter. 5 seconds to go. That'll be the margin. 75 points is the halftime margin. Mazenod 13-9-87 to Wattle Park 16-12. And the Animals, they have got a mountain of work to do if they're even any chance of staying in this contest.
Only the 1 point in that second quarter.
No, that's all right. Cheers, thanks. Sorry, mate.
Serena, sorry. Serena, sorry. Yeah. He's I work with him, so I told him he's working the building. Yeah, so he's like, oh, let's go get lunch and organise lunch. Oh, that sounds great. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, you know what I'm doing? He came back to school and he came back to play return or whatever. Yeah, and he said first contest he went for a mark and just landed and just on the snap and then he hasn't like that. Still hasn't had complications, so he's mentally yeah, right. Yeah, I can imagine he looks like he would have been. Yeah.
How is this folks doing? How is this folks doing? Run away. This team?
Righto, ladies and gentlemen, second half about to get underway here at Central Reserve Glen Waverley, and it has really been all Mazenod in the first half. Wattle Park have had some shining lights. However, they really haven't been able to gain any momentum as we head into this second half of action and wonder just how bad this margin will turn out to be.
Sort of curious to see how Wattle Park will go this second half. See if they'll be actually playing on their man this time, because that first half, they just really weren't playing on any of their men at all. That's why the margin's gone out this big, because it's making it so easy for Mazenod to get out the middle and find a target inside 50, and they're not manning on their man on the wings too. They can get easy short kicks and create a good passionate play, get inside 50 and probably kick a goal or something.
The one thing that has been affecting them has been the kicking efficiency, you'd have to say, going forward, as we await the first bounce of the second half. Wattle Park will be looking to gain a bit of momentum back. Umpire holds the ball aloft. And here we go in the second half of action. There'll be checkers in the ruck. Taps it down to Jared Davis, who gives chase. Intercepted, but only goes as far as the Mazenod midfielders. Mazenod again, looking to launch inside, attacking 50. Good chase by Thorson. Really good tackle, and he'll get a free kick. Rewarded holding the ball. He's been a shining light in defence.
Not as bad in the second half for sure. That first quarter was just about impossible to see the game. The second quarter got a bit better, but now you can clearly see the other side of the ground, which is good to see. It's obviously got to be still wet and dewy, but that's all right.
Another poor kick forward leads to another turnover, and Mazenod look to switch the ball through the middle of the ground. Plenty of open space on the fat side, but they just choose to drill this in long. Checkers is down there, can't get a hand on it. Big tackle, and there'll be a free kick for holding the man. Mazenod maybe just within range. And he looks to be taking his full 30. And he'll line up for goal number 14 for the day for Mazenod. Really has been a one-sided affair all day.
The first probably 5 minutes was when Wattle Park had the upper end. They had a lot of the footy, a lot of pressure. But now, obviously, Mazenod have been on top the whole entire game so far, as Checkers takes a pretty good mark.
Lovely mark from Checkers on the last line of defence. Kick doesn't quite hit the target. However, they are able to stream out of defence and up towards the far side. Get another poor entry. Going to be turned over to Mazenod once again. And they're able to regain control out on the far wing as we welcome UCAT back to commentary.
G'day, Marto. Good to see you, mate. Down the line, Mazenod looking to extend their comprehensive advantage, and it goes out of bounds towards half forward. What have we seen so far in this third quarter, Marto? I've missed all of it.
Well, it's just been Mazenod continually attacking once again, picking up where they left off. Checkers took a nice mark in defence. And once again, it's my man, Daniel Thorson.
He's been very good, Daniel Thorson.
He's been a shining light down back.
He's been mentioned a few times, and for good reason.
Free kick out of the ruck. Checkers not happy with the umpire's decision, but it'll be going to Mazenod again.
If I was Wattle Park, I'd just be blaming the umpires. That's the reason it's been down by 77. And it's the mark taken in defence well there. He's going to go out wide. Mark's taken by Davis, and he's immediately going to go, lowers the eyes.
Lovely kick.
And he hits up. And man in the forward line, towards half forward. Rogers sort of hopelessly threw himself towards the ball. Good fight by Walton, but it's back on the inside. Kicked up really cleanly, and you've got to say, Mazenod deserve credit for how well they've handled these conditions with ball in hand. Back out wide. It's the one-on-one. He's immediately going to go. Bit of pace for the big man. Down to the deck. Tackled around the body on the left foot.
No good.
And does that hit the post or go through the left?
I think just slightly to the
Should
left.
go to the arc, I reckon.
Has been a bit of a recurring theme throughout this match. Wattle Park threatened to get the ball inside 50, but again, another poor kick sees another goal scoring opportunity for Mazenod as Thorson takes the ball out of defence. Now really just look to slow down play and stem the flow for now as Checkers takes the mark inside defensive 50. Kicks up long towards the wing. Bit of holding going on. Umpire lets it play. An over-the-head handball from Mazenod. It's a wonderful tackle. Good numbers around the ball here for Wattle Park, and they'll hold it up, and we'll get a ball up right on the far wing.
The only real way Wattle Park have been getting their clearances today have just been from Checkers pinching it from the ruck and slapping it on the boot. They need him to start dominating.
He has been good in the ruck as well, Checkers today.
He has been. Out the back, clean, lowers the eyes, and he hits up a diving chest mark of number 33. And going back, I mean, most of the lads in this Mazenod forward line have had a good leg on him, so I'd probably back him to kick it from here. He looks quite short, but I wouldn't put it past him to send this over the goal umpire's hat.
Great athleticism as well to get to that one. So he lines up, socks up in the bright green boots. He gives it his all, but it's not enough. Right to the goal line. And it's touched through for one behind.
Who fisted that through? Because that was really good.
Probably Thorson again.
I think it was it. I think it was.
Thorson plays on out of the box and sends it long up towards defensive 50.
Almost taken by Sky. Srey stuffs it on the boot. High. But the kick not as effective as he would have liked. Through the middle. They've been looking to go through the middle so much today. Wattle Park just haven't been able to cover up that kick. Long into the contest. No one can quite get their hands on it.
Oh,
Davis
well done,
has been brilliant in terms of cleanly taking the ball.
Oh, well done.
And that kick is probably his best of the day. McDonald goes the looping handball, almost back for Davis, who worked hard to get up the field, onto the wing. The left boot gets the big man out in space. He's going to try and get around straight, and he does that quite easily and lowers the eyes and hits up the chest. On the inside, mark's taken.
That was much more promising play from Wattle Park.
Yeah,
there was at least a couple of efficient disposals in there, but here's another chance for Mazenod. Streaming forward, and it's just like shelling peas at the moment, although that one will go through from behind. So it'll be Thorson again to bring the ball in from defence.
The margin is 80. Goes out towards halfback. Looks for the kick. The rung is on there from Rogers. Rogers picks it up. Looks on the inside, and he hits him up. Handball on by Davis. Back out wide. He's going to slow himself down, look inside 50, and towards half forward. The mark's taken by McDonald. And there he is. The mark's taken. It's Lindros, who's, I mean, despite a lack of impact from the Wattle Park forward line, he's pushed up the ground a little bit and been prominent in the contest. He's just volleyed that out of midair, and the mark's going to be taken. That is incredible for the Mazenod defence.
Srey in a one-on-one. Does really nicely to get the ball to ground. Now Scotty Walton, just a little chip over the top. That's well composed. They've got options aplenty inside 50. Screaming for it long is Jared Davis, and he'll get there. And a chance for the second goal of the day for the Wattle Park Animals.
This is a massive chance for Wattle Park to potentially get themselves back in this contest. Nah. Well, the margin's 80 points.
Srey is coming off with a hamstring, and he's looking in a lot of pain. As Jared Davis slots the goal.
Kicked the goal, but despite it being their second goal of the day, that's actually not the main story, because Srey has gone off in a world of pain. That hamstring really doesn't look good. He's put his thumbs up, which makes me think it could just be cramp, but
it was a big running effort to get that ball to ground. That was really the source of the goal, was that big contested halfback, Srey putting his body on the line and getting the ball to ground, and they were able to work it out sequentially.
We'll have eyes on
Davis.
The star small forward for the Wattle Park Animals, Riley Srey. And we'll see if that hamstring is all good to go, potentially later in this game. Slapped on the boot, long towards half forward. It gets inside 50. The Crummers aren't in the position that they would have wanted, and that's got to be deliberate. If that isn't deliberate, I don't know what is.
Umpire's just throwing it.
And he's gone for a boundary throw in. That is, I mean, we don't criticise the umpires on here because they do a very good job for our great game, but
that would be the most deliberate thing
I would say deliberate.
As it'll be Checkers once again to do battle in the ruck. He's been doing a great job all day.
Handball over.
Providing a bit of pressure.
Tap down, Checkers is there, and he takes it cleanly, but couldn't do a lot with it, and that's an okay result there for the Animals, just to lock the ball in reasonably close to their 50, towards the edge of the centre square. Checkers tap down, out back. Crumming, there's a few, all hands on deck, just try and get their hands on the ball at any cost. Checkers gets his foot on it, not a lot of purchase. The ball's rolling towards the boundary line, kept in, centred, and McDonald's height and timing of the jump wasn't up to par.
Mazenod able to reset out to the far side. Good chase again from Wattle Park. They're providing a bit of heat this quarter, and it's real good signs if you're a Wattle Park fan. They picked the only goal of this quarter so far, and they seem to have provided a bit more spirit after the halftime break.
I've looked really good, to be honest. Even with ball in hand, they've just looked a bit cleaner. The decision-making, it's been a bit better. And inside 50, look a little bit more damaging.
Looking more composed with the ball as well.
We've seen Jared Davis absolutely everywhere. You'd say he's probably been best on for Wattle Park.
Him or Checkers or Daniel Thorson again.
I think Daniel Thorson and Jared Davis are the two that stand out to me.
He's the reason the margin's not anymore. Is again, Mazenod through the near side, although this kick is insufficient. Although mark couldn't be taken. It's a scrappy affair at half forward for Mazenod. Once again picked up, a little hack kick forward. Couldn't be picked up cleanly. They'll dive on the footy We'll get a ball up at half forward for Mazenod.
14 minutes to play here. Mazenod, I'm sure, are comfortable with their position on the scoreboard, but the Animals provided them with a bit of trouble in this term. Checkers completely takes him out the ruck. A bit of a... Oi! And Checkers gets into him there, not happy with the free kick being given away. Mazenod choose not to retaliate, but a big push there on the other ruckman.
He has seen his fair share of free kicks today, Checkers. He's a big-bodied man in the ruck, so you can expect him to use his size to his advantage. As Mazenod long towards the goal square, a bit of pressure on. They just need to get a clean kick out to the Animals, and they do nicely. Although to no one in particular.
Not clean. He's almost scoops that. Handball through.
Good pressure there. Hunting in numbers. Wattle Park. Cabe. Fended off. There he is, and here's a chance for Mazenod to kick their first of the second half and immediately respond to nullify Wattle Park's first goal of the half.
So directly in front here. He's really built into this game from the second quarter onwards. This is number 76, and it's going back out to 80. And to I mean, there's already there a full stop pulling this game realistically, but to put a few extra runs. 15 out, directly in front. It'd be a miracle if he misses it. He won't miss it.
Oh, here we go. And he does
not
miss.
And it's straight through the big sticks. 14-14. 98, I believe the score is now. 2-6-18. 80 points to margin. 12-20 to play in the third term. And there's a bit of talk in the middle of the ground between Checkers and one of the smaller Mazenod midfielders.
Interesting to see how Wattle Park can keep up. You'd have to say Mazenod do look the fitter team.
Yeah,
there will be some tired legs out there.
Checkers slaps it down, back out in the midfield. They've got space. They've got to go. Davis slaps it on the boot towards half forward for Walton. He slows the game down. He's looking to control the tempo. There's options inside 50, but Mazenod have set up well defensively. Goes a conservative option wide. From about 60 out, lowers the eyes into the pocket.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
It's gone either out of bounds or out of bounds on the full.
That seems to be their play. They're looking laterally for that forward entry. And it has worked for them on a number of occasions, however, not then, as Scotty Walton nearly gets back and across. Checkers lurking, manages to get down and dirty, although they're able to clear it forward in Mazenod, as they have been able to do all day. Under pressure, able to get a clean kick away, although to no real advantage. That switch from Mazenod has been absolutely clinical. It's a bit of a wobbly kick forward.
Off the ball here, there's a bit happening.
Oh, there is a real bit going on.
And Checkers is actually being held back there by Walton. He's probably, I'm not sure if he's the enforcer of the RG-Vargy, but he's certainly a main part of it. The ball's on the wing, it's socket, it just skids along the deck. It's spinning like a torpedo. McCabe looks in the middle, finds Davis. Davis, he's going to look long, deep into the 50.
Walton.
There's Walton. He takes the chest mark, about 15 out directly in front. And can Wattle Park kick their third of the game and their second of the quarter.
That was real positive signs from Wattle Park again. That real aggressive, fast-paced movement. Really happy to use that kick through the middle of the ground. And it just showed there Walton finds some space inside attacking 50.
This is for Walton's first. 15 out directly in front. This is for his first for Wattle Park ever. Would the lads get around him? Potentially.
Maybe not considering the score though, but it would be a good personal achievement as he comes in and he slots it to Scotty Walton.
Get around him.
And they do get around him to some extent.
And good news, Srey is back out there, so that hammy did look like a bit of cramp. Wattle Park up their third, the margin cut to 74.
They're hanging around, they're not giving in at the moment, Wattle Park.
Could we have a little fourth quarter surge, Marto?
Oh, we could. I wouldn't put that beyond them. They've got the facilities for that to Wattle Park.
The facilities, the firepower.
They really seem to have trained well. They seem to have gotten a bit of a half-time rev up because they're using the corridor nicely this quarter. And it's really showing with the 2 goals they've put on the board.
I would love to see that half-time change room footage of the coach rev up because I reckon it would have been absolutely filthy.
Checkers once again brilliant in the ruck, but really to no avail, and we'll get a ball up right where we left off. Checkers again using that body so nicely. And now he goes down. He's looking a bit sore, his Checkers. He's getting up again like a trooper, and again he's just using that body and taps to the advantage of no one in particular. Wrapped up. He's the Mazenod midfield. No real clean possession being able to be obtained so far.
Ball up about
McDonald
70 from
working.
goal. McDonald takes it clean. No, not cleanly. Couldn't quite get his hands on it. It's read beautifully there and just spanked towards the edge of the centre square, but nothing could really come from it. And again, the ball is just slipping away from most people at the moment. Even Mazenod, who have been good all day with ball in hands, are struggling. 50 out. Long into the 50. Taylor couldn't quite get his mitts on it. Rolling around from the pockets, Davis.
Oh, he's on the end
Centred.
of it.
Mark's almost taken. And it's tumbling towards the forward pocket. Going on the boot. And there is a player there, so I doubt deliberate will be paid. And it'll be a ball up about 40 from goal. 8 minutes to play in the third. 74 the margin.
Once again, they continue to attack. They're really applying some pressure this quarter at Wattle Park.
And the Wattle Park fans are getting up and about. The atmosphere is really building here at the Central Reserve.
Checkers down. McDonald. Can he find clear space? He just throws it on the boot. Directly up. Umpire calls not 15. The ball will be fisted out of bounds right on attacking 50 for Wattle Park. A brief moment of hush.
And again, there's just Checkers is chirping off the ball. There's a lot of chirp happening. I think there's a ball being taken either in the guts or the nuts, one of the two, and that is painful.
Oh, he's really
Gone off.
really feeling it.
I think, yeah, it's a hard...
McCabe tries to get on the end of it, does well. Cleverly handballs out of bounds.
With a wet ball like that, no matter where it's gone, that would be a painful experience. So
Absolutely sting, and I do feel for him.
I believe it's Sketcher who's gone off there. It's either Sketcher or Burgess, but whoever it is,
See
praise up.
Srey still looking a bit tender in front of us here in the commentary booth.
Ball up on the wing. Checkers got beaten comprehensively in the contest there. He's dived on the ball. He's going in hard at the contest. He's getting a bit angry now.
He's been pinged for holding the ball. That won't make him any
And
happier.
it's 50.
50 as well.
He's given the ball away there, Checkers. He's losing his temper a little bit. Again, a bit of chirp happening off the ball. A bit of biff happening now. It's a 2-on-1.
Here we go, it's on.
And it's really happening here on the wing.
Srey comes from about 50 metres away to remonstrate and just sticks his hands up.
And that's going to sail
it'll
through.
result in a goal for Mazenod.
They
Just
bring up the
to add
time.
to the extra sting for Checkers. He hasn't really had a good game outside of his footy sense. And he's got steam coming out of his ears at the moment. That's the big fella.
The margin's 80 points. They brew up the ton. 15-14 with 104 to 3-6-24. And Mazenod, not just on the scoreboard, but also mentally starting to get the edge over the Animals.
Looks really deflating for the Animals as well. They were just starting to get a bit of momentum back, but then a bit of a soft free kick and a 50-metre penalty, which just didn't really need to occur,
I thought the free kick was there.
The free kick was definitely there, but just the 50.
The 50 didn't
just
happen.
Checkers losing his call.
They're going to end up tackling.
Again, they're winning the midfield battles at the moment. Wattle Park. However, Mazenod able to find some clear space now. Body on the line. It's a brilliant pickup. And again, they use the corridor. However, there's no one there, and intercepted by number 77 at halfback.
Traditional halfback number 77. Through the middle. And again, rebounding off halfback. It's in the Srey direction. And it's taken really nicely. 50 out. Put on the boot. Deep in the 50. Davis takes the mark in the forward pocket. And can Wattle Park add another goal to their tally, and unselfishly centres it to Rogers. And directly in front, about 10 metres out, or 15, I'd probably say it. He should put this straight through and bring up Wattle Park's fourth goal of the day. Rogers goes back. And no problems whatsoever. They've got their fourth goal of the day. They bring up the 30-point mark, which is actually quite impressive considering the situation they had themselves in last quarter. And it's been a respectable third quarter effort. Have they won this quarter?
Definitely. They're certainly sticking around.
Yeah.
Certainly sticking around. They're not dropping their heads. Interesting to see who the Checkers replacement is in the ruck. And they're looking like
Oh my word.
a much more lightly built man.
They've actually got the shortest bloke on the field in the ruck.
Rogers is feeling it at the moment. He heads in forward.
Oh, that spin. That is brilliant. The composure of an absolute great. Mark's dropped, and he's evading around a couple, and the ball's put out onto the wing. And there's now a bit of run. And there's no one from Wattle Park going with him. They've got 3.5 minutes to find some purchase around the body. And it's way off to the right. They'll go on the full. Is that hitting the car? Has that hit the car?
Not quite.
I thought that hit a car.
Is there time for maybe 1 or 2 more goals in this quarter? 3.5 minutes remain.
And we've got a Wattle Park player who's almost run onto the road there to get the ball. Shout out to whoever that is.
That's my man again, Daniel Thorson.
Is it?
You can see him from a mile off.
Oh, you can, can't you?
And he'll take the kick in once again. He's been very effective at fullback, and he's a real reason the margin isn't any more at the moment. It's again a lovely hit up.
Effective. That's the word of the day. Daniel Thorson. I'd say Wattle Park's best player, if not Davis.
Let's try to find more numbers on the wing to Wattle Park. Mazenod again piercing through to the defence quite easily. As they just choose to settle it, head back in the corridor. Long ball up towards the goal line. Can Thorson get a hand on it? It won't matter. Goes through for one behind.
And it'll be Thorson who takes the kick out again here. 2:20 to go end to end here for Wattle Park. Long onto the wing. Rogers running in the direction of the ball. He reads it beautifully. Oh. Is that in the back? It is. Holding the man in the back. Whatever you want to pay. It's a free kick for the Animals.
On fire at the moment. Running hot. Connor Rogers. Lovely attacking kick into the middle, and it's brilliantly tapped to advantage, and they can send the ball forward. Is there a chance for a mark? It's off hands. Right to the goal line. A foot race is on. Did he get something on it? Umpire says it's touched on the goal line.
The umpire just doesn't want to have fun. You've got to pay a goal there. I'm sorry, even if there was a fingertip on it. Make it a bit interesting.
Really was a brilliant effort.
And now out in the back line, Mark's dropped, so he probably should have taken. There could be a bit of a reward here. Will Taylor centers the ball. Mark's almost taken. Mazenod
lost. He's on the barrel.
Make reprimands. Down the middle. Tapped along the deck. He's going to try and look to find an option inside 50. Got 1:26 to play in this term. Out onto the wing. He's wrapped up through the legs of a couple. Really struggling to get hands on the ball, but on the outside of the contest, Mazenod with the team who did it first. McCabe made a bit of contact, but that doesn't matter because Mazenod are clean at ground level and into the 50, driven towards the 40-metre mark, plays on. They've got options for days. It's basically a 4-on-1 here. But can Thorson win the 4-on-1?
Oh, it's brilliantly done. He's used his body to his
Thorson.
advantage. What a pickup, and Rogers will come down to help him. Picks up cleanly. Thorson's still going. What a player.
Give it back to him.
Less than a minute to go. Srey in a 1-on-1. Can he bring the ball to ground? McDonald lurking. Attempts to apply pressure as this kick's cleverly kicked forward by Mazenod, although the ball bounces at right angles and ends up out of bounds.
I think that 4-on-1 win from Daniel Thorson solidifies him as the best Wattle Park player
Probably
today.
the best player
that
today.
was an incredible defensive act that won't go unnoticed by us. It may by some, but that was the play of the day for the Animals.
19 seconds remain. I don't think there'll be another score, although I wouldn't put it past this Wattle Park outfit. They've been able to move the ball with a bit of poise and a bit of precision in this quarter.
There's 8 seconds as the ball's on the wing. I don't think there will be another score, Marto.
Free kick and a 50-metre penalty required.
The sirens go down.
Forward, but that'll be it for the quarter. And Wattle Park can hold their heads high. That's a brilliant quarter. They win the quarter.
They do indeed. That was absolutely superb by the Animals. We've got another quarter to play, and we know who the winners are going to be, but they really fought themselves back into a respectable position. 3-quarter time, Mazenod 15-15, 105 to Wattle Park 4-7-31.
I'm gonna get a call out of this. Shoot. I'm gonna get a call out of this.
Underway here in the final quarter of action here at Central Reserve in Glen Waverley. The final 25 minutes. And it's been all Mazenod, although there was a real fight back in that third quarter from the Wattle Park Animals as Checkers belts this forward towards Srey, who once again gets the ball back down the ground. But Mazenod can clear through the middle of the ground once again. It's very, very sequential. And it's easy as you like, but brilliantly done once again by Thorsten, last line of defence. And he'll clear it. Possibly the best player on the ground. In fact, definitely the best player on the ground.
He's been absolutely brilliant. And again, I'm not going to get over that last quarter 4v1 defensive act.
That was unbelievable.
That was incredible. Now through the middle, looks for the inside option. And it's going to be launched inside 50 by the Animals.
Oh, a big jump at it.
He stuffs his body at the contest. Spinning out of trouble. And tapped down at the back. Was Wiles and Trager involved. But they'll go out of bounds.
Well, we'll go out in the bounds on the full, I believe.
Oh.
Up on the far side, it will be a free kick to the Animals. Real positive signs have come out of this second half so far.
We need the binoculars, Marta.
Yeah.
It's a bit tough to see the other side of the ground from here. I think that's McDonald from the looks of it.
No, it's definitely not McDonald.
No, it's not. He had a beard. Out back, there's McDonald. Put his body on the line. He gets it under. Gets the hands away from the pocket. Trying to dribble it through. But it's off to the right. And not quite for a score. It will be out of bounds.
Wattle Park need to look to set up and lock this ball in defence. In attack, should I say. they've been unable to gain repeat forward entries really at all throughout this game. Well, once again out of bounds.
So they just need they just need Checkers to grab the ball out, stuffed on the boot through the big sticks. But the ruck is doing a very good job at limiting his damage. Handball away. Outside was Davis. He's going to look to go on the left. Instead goes on the right. Dribbled through. That's a goal.
No, it's a
It's one behind. Far out. I tell you what, it's very, very hard to see from here.
We've also got a tree in the way.
There's a tree that, yeah. We won't make excuses. There's going to be a kick out here. And he's going to go straight down the guts as they have all day.
Oh,
and the mark's not taken. There could be a bit of a punishment here for Mazenod. They put it out wide, and the mark's going to be taken.
Oh.
No, it's not. The ball is not falling. His hands came away when he was supposed to pick it up. Handball
that's brilliant.
in and under. Really good underground work there by the Animals. And he hits up the lead superbly.
Work.
And that's a really good passage of play by Wattle Park. Now they just need to get the ball inside 50 and find some bang for buck.
Goes back towards Bailey McCabe. Can't be clean with it. Ball is locked in. Still bobbling around. No one can seem to find clean possession. Eventually it's sort of hacked forward. Inside attacking 50, but to no avail. Sitting under it nicely is Burgess. He'll just take his time. And he'll look for a decent forward 50 entry. That one sort of just sits along the grass. Wrapped up, and that ball is not coming out. And the ball just sits in Wattle Park's attacking half.
Ball up about 60 from goal here. And they're going to really look to get a bit of reward from locking the ball inside this forward half here, Wattle Park. It's come out. It's a 2-on-1, and the ball didn't fall for the Mazenod player. Handball through, in and under, 1-2. Another player comes to the contest. Shepherded off ball. Did really well there. Did Mazenod to win that 2v2. Looked for the lead.
Marked.
But it's a really good intercept mark there by Singh.
He has been very good today as Aman Singh. Really solid in defence along with Thorson. So they try and work it out. Connor Rogers in the long sleeves. Clinical out to Scotty Walton, who marks on the chest.
Walton's an underrated performance, I reckon. I think he's actually been really good.
Definitely, he's been very efficient with his disposals. They can't communicate properly there, can Wattle Park. Picking it up is looking very, very tough given the wet conditions, but here they go. Having a bounce, sends the ball inside 50. Almost marked by Jared Davis. But look at this, streaming out of defence. He's quick, this bloke, for Mazenod. They got plenty of options streaming forward. They go the 1-2. They're still going. This is looking like a premiership side if I've ever seen one before. Streaming through. This would be the goal of the day. That is brilliant play by Mazenod.
You've just got to give it to him. This is a really, really good football side that lost that third quarter and have come out in this fourth just looking to take no risks despite having a massive lead. Just a really, really professional performance. And the margin is out to 79 points.
That looked like something out of an AFL game. That was just rapid ball movement all the way from half back.
I mean, we've had the discussion of the 20th AFL team, a third in WA, a third in SA, maybe chuck one in Darwin. I say give it to Mazenod.
Mazenod. There'd be a bit of a jersey clash with Port Adelaide, but you know, they can just replace Port Adelaide.
Chuck on the clash.
Ball out wide onto the wing here for Mazenod. Here they go again. They've looked dangerous when they get a bit of a fast break going. Oh, that's nicely broken up here by Wattle Park. Once again, Thorson. He's an absolute machine, although he turns it over on this occasion. Looks inside 50. This ball is long. From outside 50, is it all the way? It is all the way.
That is
what
absolutely a goal. Brilliant. Mazenod just continue to up the standard of their goal kicking in this last term. And the margin's out to 85 points. This has just been top tier. And in particular, these last two goals, the quality of them.
So they're turning the clock back to the first half. It is really, really been an impressive performance from Mazenod. They've wrestled back the momentum, given they had slight hiccup in that third quarter with a few goals to Wattle Park.
Checkers slaps it down around the contest. Really, really tough in there. Almost took him high towards centre half forward. There's an open man there. And out back. Oh, not a clean pickup from Singh. He's trying to get off him. He could. Handball got into a dangerous situation. He wheeled around. The mark was dropped where he really should have taken it from the pocket. He's going to caress the ball, but not very far. It's gone out of bounds on the full. And it will be a free kick to the Animals. And it's our man Thorson.
I wouldn't have been surprised if he kicked that, given the last 2 goals we've seen as Checkers takes the mark at half-back.
We want a barrel. I think we all want it. He's going to go a drop punt down the middle.
If he turns it over, I reckon we know why. Barrel was probably the better option there, as options are plenty inside 50, and they share it around. It'll be number 95, who's about 35 metres out on a slight angle.
Again, you'd back him from here. All of these lads have been kicking goals off 1 step from 50. I think he can kick a set shot from 45. And he indeed can. That is as straight as a pencil. It's out to 91 points. It's out to 91 points. And the ball's going to go back to the middle. And Wattle Park will look to fight back this momentum.
Straight as a pencil, he says.
Look, you stick to the analogies. And the ball's back out to centre half forward. There's a game of football on, James.
I'm trying.
Here and under. Walter got the hands away. That kick, not very straight. Towards the forward pocket, and they'll go out of bounds.
Oh, I can't stop laughing. That's such a good analogy from you, Cat.
Really
in the commentary
good.
box.
A lot of depth to that analogy.
They've really given the job to 2 expert commentators. As the ball is locked inside 50 here for Wattle Park. Checkers taps it down. Jared Davis out of the pack, although this one is right across the face. One behind. So we are 10 minutes into the final quarter. Kicked out of defence by Mazenod, you'd think, although he goes in short into the middle of defensive 50. They're slowing it down, which is a bit of a contrast to what we've seen so far this quarter from Mazenod. They've really liked to take this game on. Once again, here is Said taking the game on, has a bounce, and just drills this ball as long as he possibly can. Ball is held in nicely. And the umpire will call for a ball up.
Got 15 minutes to play, and again, Wattle Park just trying to limit the damage, weather the storm, because Mazenod are threatening to get this margin over 100 here. It's come out the contest, and that looks like it's going to be holding the man. It certainly is. He's going to take advantage, go around the body, and kick the goal. The margin is 96 points, and they continue to just absolutely dominate. And in particular, this 4th quarter, they have started it off pristinely, Marto.
Well, they're really liking this end, it seems. They've scored the majority of their goals up this end. I reckon they only scored maybe 2 or 3 in the last quarter. But that was, again, very sequential. Wattle Park are struggling to find numbers in defence. Plenty of open men, and that's highlighted with a nice, easy free kick and open snap towards goal.
Back in the middle here. Checkers going to go up. Lost a hit out. But again, Mazenod, they are looking absolutely fantastic at the stoppage. The mark's dropped. Handball back to the top of the 50. Chipped, short. The kick was only about 10 metres. It fell in a dangerous position though. The ball got onto the boot. He's going to try and soccer it. Couldn't quite get enough purchase on it. Again, Wattle Park just try to rush this over, and they've done very well.
Very, very clever play on the goal line.
97 points.
Very smart not to give away a deliberate free kick there. Very professional fumble as Thorson just thumps the ball out of defence. But it will come back in here for Mazenod. On the end of it, ball bounces in front of the...
Got a boot to it just to the full forward.
Oh,
fends him
fends
off,
him
goes around the banana. Oh, it's to the right. That would have been special.
They're pulling out all the tricks in this final quarter of Mazenod. Just really putting the icing on top of what has been an absolutely brilliant performance.
Dawson once again from the goal square. And down the middle, looks for Rogers. Great ball usage. He's going to go out onto the wing.
Uh-oh.
And the mark's taken.
Trouble. Intercepted again here by Mazenod. They've built the wall nicely. In towards attacking 50. Brilliantly done by Singh. Body on the line. Just thumps it, but again, only as far as Mazenod. They're building this wall very, very nicely and locking the ball in offense.
Good pressure now from the Animals. There was a Shepherd off the ball. Nothing was given. He's done very well to get it inside 50 to the one-on-one. Gets the hand on the ball, goes in low. He's wrapped him up. Handball through. McDonald, good pressure, McDonald. It's across the face and getting there.
Oh, look at this run.
Once again.
What about this?
He's been taken down. He's been gotten right on the edge of halfback there. Onto the wing. And they've got players for the ball here, Wattle Park. Will Taylor's one of those. He's probably the deepest forward for the Animals at the moment. Fighting for it on half forward. Near the boundary line. Kept in by Mazenod. And the ball usage was good, but the mark was dropped. They bring it on the inside, and there's a tall man in the middle. The ruckman who's... Well, he's sort of rotated through the ruck in other areas of the ground during the day, and he finds the lead. Really should have taken it. But these footies are so hard to mark this morning.
Oh, look at that.
The ball's been fumbled
just
again.
Showing all the dew on this ground. As now, can Wattle Park work something in forward? Ball back inside towards Jared Davis, although he couldn't be clean, but managed to get it back. They got plenty of numbers in the middle of the ground here. Just slapped forward. Ball in dispute, and we might get a ball up, and we will. That was better play, attacking in numbers from Wattle Park, and they'll be looking to keep this margin under 100 points.
That's a win.
That's definitely a win.
Ball up on the wing, Checkers slaps it
well
down.
done by
McDonald straight from the clearance into the 50. Presenting was a couple of options. The tackling pressure inside 50 is elite. He didn't dispose of that legally.
And it is paid.
And the umpire agrees, and it will be a free kick here for the Animals. And that free kick will go to Miratore. Miratore. The name sounds of Italian heritage, I believe. About 35 out. That's a fantastic kick. And Wattle Park at their fifth today. 5-9-39. The margin cut to 91.
Like shelling piece from Miratore from 20 out directly in front. Very, very easy. And he was never looked like missing that. And Wattle Park can just steady a bit as Srey comes on. He's really looking a bit tender.
Yeah, well, he had hammy cramp
in the third quarter. That was
early in that
not a good
third
sign.
quarter.
As we are back up in the middle again.
Could
9 minutes remain.
Could the Srey situation be a bit of a Connor Rosier situation? Maybe he shouldn't have played this week.
Well, they do. I think they do like his leadership though. He's possesses good qualities and a good presence up forward. Will Taylor couldn't mark. Good pressure again by Miratore. Slapped up right towards the goal line. Can anyone get clean possession? Mazenod managed to work it out, and it's marked in the back pocket. And again, they look into the middle of the ground. This is where they've been so deadly throughout this game, and it's once again showing plenty of options. He's got absolute paddocks ahead of him as he marks right on the edge of the centre square. Will he go for home? We've seen he's got a big boot on him. That's a wonderful hit up in short, 35 out at a slight angle.
This is to get it back to 97 to kick their 20th of the day, which would be a fantastic effort. This is their 36th scoring shot. 36. It has been complete domination today from Mazenod. And this would just exclaim it even more. 45 out.
Hasn't
old
got
school
the
kicking
legs,
action.
although it does. maybe goes out the back. It's one behind.
19-17, 131 to 5-9-39.
You'd have to say the majority of the scores for Mazenod today have come from the back half and their real work ethic to move the ball forward in numbers as McDonald presents an option right in front of the commentary box. Back inside to his best mate in Connor Rogers.
Connor Rogers, he's going to look on the inside as well. They've got numbers there, the Animals.
Oh, what a mark.
And it's going to fall out back. Here he goes. He's got to run all the way. It looks so right.
Bending, and
that
it's nice.
Is a goal.
Muratore
what a
once
goal
again.
that is by Cam Muratore. Wattle Park with one of the best of their day on a very cold day, not a great day.
That was a real glimpse of the Mazenod way there. Really fast movement along the wing. Didn't opt to use the corridor until later in that play, but once they did, they were able to find clean possession, and Muratore able to find his second goal of the quarter.
You see the promise with Wattle Park. You know they can develop into a really exciting and attacking team. You just see the glimpses.
But you know, Muratore, fuck.
Apologies for the language.
Mazenod, should I say. Mazenod are going to be one of the premiership teams this year.
Apologies for the language on the broadcast. the ball's with the Animals on the wing. He's going to go on the inside. And they're going to look to work it forward, towards half forward. Slapped on the boot. In the one-on-one. Handballed away. And now they're going to get it out onto the wing. He sort of got himself out of trouble there. He assessed a few options. The handball was a bit loopy. 3-on-1, wraps him up, stuffed on the boot. Towards centre half forward, fumbled. Davis looking for the tackle. They've done well there, Mazenod. They look for the wide option.
McDonald providing good chase, although Mazenod once again clinical through the middle of the ground. Lovely tackle applied, although they're still able to find clean possession up to attacking 50. He'll look to pass it off again, and they work it out. And this should be quite an easy goal directly in front. And this for goal number 20 for the day for Mazenod. He's almost directly in front. It's very, very flat, but it does go through the middle. Took a sweet little time to get over the goal line. But Mazenod have goal number 20, 2017, 137 Mazenod.
I think Wattle Park will be looking up at the scoreboard in very much so happiness that there's only 5 minutes to go of this. Because it hasn't been a good day for them. I doubt many of them would enjoy being out there today. They probably would have enjoyed most of their games this season, even if they've been battered, but this just isn't a pleasant day to be playing football.
We have been treated to a high-scoring affair, though. 26 goals on a real slippery day. One that you'd really expect a low scorer out of. Full credit to Mazenod. They've brought the pressure. Wattle Park have responded at times. As we'll see a throw-in right on 50 for Wattle Park.
It was George Burgess there who couldn't quite get purchase on the ball. Going inside 50, it'll be a ball up right on the 50-metre arc. The Rucks will go up for it. Checkers used his body and no one actually got to it in the end. Stuffed on the boot, longed by Mazenod, and out the back. The speedy one is from Wattle Park, but as are the numbers. And the numbers win through the contest, out wide. He assesses his options.
Oh,
and the
wonderful
left foot
kick to
finds
Checkers.
Checkers on half forward. Now what can he do? He's got a lead of Davis. He's got some options on the inside, including McDonald. He's going to go with 2-on-1, which is an interesting decision. Even Singh's pushed up into the forward line here, and Mazenod going to calm down and claim the mark.
Now, Mazenod working against sequentially. You'd expect them to use the corridor, although maybe the corridor won't be required as there's plenty of space on the wing. Kicked inside 50 to no one in particular. Thorson gives chase. It does brilliantly with the pickup. The kick not so effective, although it might still find the target. Thorson again giving chase. Wonderful kick inside for Mazenod. And that has really been the story of the day so far. Plenty of options inside 50 once again, and they'll share it around. And this should be goal number 21 for the day for Mazenod.
This is get it to 98. maybe make Wattle Park a bit nervous again about getting the margin over 100.
There's still 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this contest as well. Plenty of time to get it out to triple digits. Must convert this first though, and does, as you would have expected. He was directly in front, about 10 metres out.
143 points for a day like this is an impressive feat from Mazenod. Really impressive.
I still think Wattle Park can hold their heads high, although they haven't been scoring at the rate they probably would have liked given what they showed in that third quarter. They still have been able to provide bouts of good players. We saw on the wing they've been creating 3-on-1s at times, and they have been winning some of them.
Back in the middle for the ruck contest. Checkers runs at the ball. He's pretty much the sole person to get there.
Oh,
Smacked
lovely.
on the boot
Hit
towards
a
centre half forward.
Muratorre.
The mark's taken. by
Muratorre it is. 50 out.
He's going to go long to the
Ultimately
pocket.
seal
Taylor!
it, Taylor!
Oh, not quite. He keeps it in though. The handball was almost in the McDonald direction. He's got it from the pocket.
Taylor the
off.
chance
Will Taylor
from
around
the goal.
body, and Will Taylor gets one for Wattle Park to get it to 92 points. That's his first of the day, and the Animals lads get around him. And again, they put up 7 goals, 51 points. They've had 16 scoring shots. It
That is
hasn't been as
very
much
impressive.
of a disaster as the scoreboard suggests.
And that probably puts the triple figure margin to bed, you'd say.
And that means the Animals win pretty much.
They will take a lot of positives out of this game and head into next week with a bit more confidence. If we can see a few more of those good players, although Mazenod with one more chance at the 100-point margin, it's fisted away. Again, a lot of players surrounding the ball. Good pressure applied by Rogers. We get a ball up with a minute and a half remaining in the contest. No, it will be. It'll be a free kick.
Animals out onto the wing.
And they work it out. Thorson, free kick for a trip, will go all the way to the Animals, and that would probably secure the margin under 100 points as Rogers sends it in long. Time for one more, perhaps, for Wattle Park. Crumbed nicely, and a chance in. Nice again, Will Taylor for his second in a row.
Will Taylor looked to quickly curl around from the pocket there, and could this be his second of the day?
Well,
and his second in the last 2 minutes.
This would be some effort. He's tucked up against the boundary line.
We've got 40 seconds to go here. The game's
to go around the corner.
End in a fashion that Wattle Park won't be distraught with. They've fought themselves back to respectability. Around the corner, it will be a behind.
They've done enough, though, to keep this
points.
under 100 points. Time maybe for one more for Mazenod, if they could just quickly go up the guts. He's gone the barrel. Look at that go. Can Rogers intercept? He drops the mark.
And now in the middle, possession's taken. He's going to go out to the wing, and the mark's going to be taken. That'll wrap up the game. The siren's going to sound. It's a comprehensive win for Mazenod, who win by 91 points. Mazenod 21-17, 143 to the Wattle Park Animals 7-10-52. And while Wattle Park fought themselves back to respectability in the end, it was Mazenod who dominate the headlines. It's a big win for them on a day where it was tough to put up a big score, and that's exactly what they've done, Mardo.
Well, they've proved themselves a good team of Mazenod, but also Wattle Park have proven that they've got signs of improvement given a few tough losses in recent weeks. You know, they've been able to move the ball with a bit more confidence through the middle of the ground, and they showed that in patches today. However, Mazenod really looking like a premiership side.
Well, thank you all for watching. It's a big win for Mazenod, and we will see you all next time.